Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much for the organisation. We're in a beautiful spot. It's a great location. So is Elizabeth Hill, for that matter. We're 80 k's from Karratha on a tarred road, and a little bit of dirt, but not much. So it's well placed. The Karratha Queen is on the right-hand side there. It's one of the biggest nuggets in the world. It's in the Perth Mint. It's 145 kgs and 3.2 million ounces of silver. That was taken out of the mine where we currently are. Just briefly, proven production. We've done 1.2 million ounces for 16,000 tonne of ore, which is a head grade of 2,200 grams a tonne. Exceptionally high grade. And the mine actually was mined in the year 2000 for about 18 months by Legend Mining and East Coast Minerals. It went down to 105 metres and was air leg mining, so it was fairly basic. They found this, what they call a gossan, which was almost pure silver. We call them silver pods. Silver pods is what we're looking for. And in that area, it's extremely prospective. We were there a couple of weeks ago. We did some drilling. We did 12 drill holes. We got 6 of the assays back. Some of the results again are spectacular. 13 metres at 1,600 grams a tonne, 62 metres, including 2 metres at 10,000 gram a tonne, which is just amazing. So we're very happy, and we got native silver in our last drill hole as well. Got another 6 holes still to come, which should be fairly soon. The growth potential is there. We're doing another drilling campaign in approximately 6 weeks. We do diamond core, so that we have the core to analyse what we've actually got. And there was previous drilling there, but it's better just to sort of almost start again, but we know where the footprint is. And next time round, in the 6 weeks, we go down to about 220 metres and see what's down there. And also we're going to be doing some 30 metres, about 5 or 6 holes at 30 metres. We're looking at designing an open pit, and we're well on the way to that already. We're fortunate in that we have a mining license. We essentially have 3 tenements. We did 2 deals, 2 joint ventures. One with Alien Metals. We got 70% of that joint venture, and that's given us Elizabeth Hill mine site as well as money. And we also did a JV with Green Tech Metals, and it's 180 square kilometres of territory that we have. The actual mine site itself is fairly small, but very high grade, etc. And we honestly don't know what's underneath. We have, I took it this way. Normally, you have like a gold geologist doing the drilling, etc., and analysing what's going on. That's not what we need here. We need high technical skills, getting the experts. We have ERM. They're the technical team that I use. They used to be CSA Global, and they have a lot of structural PhD geologists. One of them's out there right now walking the ground and identifying or proving up. We've got 12 targets that he's proving up. So I spoke to him this afternoon, and he's doing pretty well. So we're also getting a consultant across from Canada. These guys know their silver. So for me, that's the key. This consultant we have in Canada describes the silver pods as like a string of pearls. You have pods all over the place. There's an analogous deposit up in Morocco, multiple silver pods, and each silver pod is 3 to 5 million ounces, and you find 1 or 2 of those or extra that we've already got. The company's looking in good shape. Capital structure, shares on issue 322 million, share prices circa 25 cents, market cap again $80 million. Cash, we've got about 5.5 million in the bank, and we've had a good run. The top 20 shareholders own about 48% of the stock, and so it's very tightly held, and we're expecting, hopefully we'll continue that run. So this basically shows you where we are. You've got Karratha up here, and it's 80 k's to our mine. And in addition to that, we've got the copper mine, the Wandoo copper mine, open pit mine, as well as we've also done some drilling up there, well, they've done some drilling, and they've got quite a significant gold deposit as well. We've had some gold in our assays, and we're just sort of sitting back and seeing what's coming out. But our focus is silver, and I'm trying to make sure everybody keeps on that line. That's a picture just of the mine. Again, we were 100 metres down. The guys, extracted 16,000 tonne. We've had just some spectacular results, and I'm not going to sort of dwell on all of that. We did identify some native silver, which is interesting. So we're obviously going to hopefully find some more. That's just a picture of the mine site. Sorry to guys at the back, it's a little bit sort of, what's the name, but we've got two head frames going down. Open pit is looking in this area here. The deeper holes are going down in that part of the world there. So it's all happening, to be honest. We've got a drone survey in 2 weeks' time, very close to the ground, and that's going to show us the magnetics and point out any other areas that we may be interested in. Again, that's just outstanding geology. There's the mine on the right. We've got the head frame up there, just going down into the mine. And we've kicked a few goals. I've had Gerard O'Donovan also from CEO of Sun Silver. I was fortunate to pick Gerard up, young Irish gentleman, and he's full of energy. Really nice guy to have around, actually, and he's off to Beaver Creek, so he'll be having a good time there. We've done some soils on the Money. There's some good stuff coming out of that, and we'll be going back there shortly. Where we are right now with ERM is we've identified 12 high priority targets, and they're actually near mine. It's about, 100 metres away from the actual mine site. That's one of them, and there's 5 of them out there. And then in addition to that, there's others close by, close proximity. We've also got 8 near mine regional targets, so we're not short of targets. And I think the differential between us and the people that have had it before, they didn't spend enough money, they didn't do diamond core, and they didn't have people like ERM around them who've got the technical expertise. That's the fundamental difference. And also, we did actually have very solid support from CPS Capital, Jason Peterson and a few other people. And you can't do this sort of project without them, and hopefully we'll carry this on into the future. So there's the significant tenements that we've got. This is the Money, then that area there. We're right on the Money fault and also the Elizabeth Hill fault. It's very, very prospective. On the right-hand side, we're just showing the other sort of targets that we've got in a radius of about, 2 or 3 k's, 4 or 5 k's. Boys are walking it now. So site works have commenced. We've done our drilling campaign. We've got our first assays, waiting for the other 6 assays to come back. We're going to do some near mine exploration, as I said. That'll take place in about 6 weeks. And we really want to do the open pit design and see, we know the grade's good, and there's plenty of material there, so we're right on to that. Plus we've got the mining lease. That's a big factor. We can start mining quickly, and shareholders get a return quickly. It's no point having in putting your money into an exploration play that's going to last 10 years before you can do anything with it. Native title's good. I know the Nullima very well. I used to work with Fox Resources, so I've had a good relationship with them, that also helps. We've got a really experienced team. You've got myself, Tom Redicliffe. Tom's an outstanding geologist and just such a great guy to have around, very knowledgeable. Rob Mosick's also, again, just an outstanding chap, and he's a geologist. Used to work with Legend Mining, and great bloke. We've got Gerard and we've got Ian Stockton from ERM. So that's the team, and we're adding people as we speak. So it's all looking good. Thank you very much, and Nasser, for your attention. Thanks.